Good morning. Good morning. That's just that sunlight. Good morning. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday. Come on in. It's coffee time. Let's drink our coffee together this morning. It's hot. Yes. It tastes the best when it's hot like that. Yes. It tastes the best when it's that first sip hot. This not my first one. It's my second one. Come on in. Come on in. It's Tuesday morning. And I just came in real quick to drink my coffee with y'all guys because I definitely have something to do. Beautiful wisdom. I need lotion on the hands. Beautiful wisdom. Let's see what they talking about this morning. Oh, perfect reset. Life is too short. Seem to do something. Let's start with day one. We're gonna start with day one. I'm gonna read it. Hope I can see these words. It says only one thing. That's the title. It's only one thing. No, Christian brothers, I do not have that life yet, but I do one thing. I forget everything that is behind me and look forward to that which is ahead of me. My eyes are on the crown. I want to win the race and get the crown of God's call from heaven through Jesus Christ. And that's Philippians 3:13 through 14. To start a new year is filled with anticipation of what is ahead, a sense of getting to start over, make a fresh start, and with relief that some things are best left behind. Some make resolutions only to break them within a few days. That's me. That's why I'm making no more. Hey, Joy. Um, where was I? Some make resolutions and break. Okay, in order to break them in an hour. Some set goals, both realistic and unrealistic. Many stay up New Year's Eve in order to welcome in New Year's. Others value their sleep more and really couldn't care less. Hey Patty D, what's up, girl? Good morning. Luke records a story in his gospel illustrating our need to resolve to do only one thing. Jesus and his disciples came to Bethany and were invited to stay with Mary and Martha, and Lazarus. When Martha came to Jesus complaining that her sister wasn't helping her, Jesus spoke to her in loving and concern. Only a few things are important, even just one. Mary had chosen the good thing. It will be it will not be taken away from her, and that's Luke 10:42. Maintaining a close relationship with the Savior is is the only goal Paul would set. He wasn't perfect at it, but he simply mindedly pursued it. And he encourages us to do so today. Life is much simpler when we choose to pursue only one thing, the race before us. Don't look back. Oh, I like that. That was good. Hey, Patty D. Hey, Joy. I like that. Pursue one thing. Let's pursue that one thing and be good at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a saying. It's like we a master of many. Wait a minute. How does that saying go? A master of many, and wait a minute. A master of many, and I can't even think of it right now. You doing good yourself? I'm doing good. Meaning with the meaning of it. I know y'all probably heard it before. It's not. I don't think it started off like that. A master of nothing. It's like you pursue a whole bunch of stuff. Cooling just to, oh, you at work. Meaning we, go after a whole bunch of stuff, or we might have a whole bunch of different things that we doing, and ain't nothing getting done perfectly. It ain't nothing gonna be perfect, but we going after all of these things, but we not putting our all into that one thing. Like Joy got her business. You putting your all into that one thing, but you got many things under that one thing. So that's like pursuing, like what on here it says, only one thing. So you don't you that saying won't pertain to God, what is that saying? It's like master of, I'm gonna stop thinking about it because it's gonna come to me. Yes, Patty D, a jack of all trades and a master of none of them. We a jack of all, and you know what? That's me. That that's why a long time ago that saying like hit hard to me, because I can do a lot of different things. I can start a lot of different things, but I don't finish them. I won't finish them, and I don't see them to the end or build them up. It's like, or when they do get built up, I need to stay there, stay consistent with it. So and not let it fall, not let it falter. But we can be jack of all trades, and Lord have mercy, and especially if you got more than one gift. Come on here, somebody. Especially if you got more than one gift, and I have a few gifts that the Lord has endowed me with, and I thank Him. Hallelujah. And so I had to learn how not to operate and not to try to operate in all of them, in these different, with all these different things, but take them and use them to build up that one thing, to make it good, you know to build it up. Girl, you just now here. I don't see it, all that stuff, and you just not here. 3 minute ads, girl. Why in the world? Want to be good? We were talking about being a jack of all trades and a master of none. And what I read this morning was one thing. Choose one thing and be good at it. And I was saying how you, with your business, is that you chose one thing. You chose that business, your t-shirt business, your business. You chose um be the difference clothing. But you got those different, everything else under it. And so with your selling your clothes, selling your books, doing your talk show. So you got one thing, and you're building on it. You're working on it every day, and building content and building relationships, and building more clothes, and putting out books. And that's how we have to be with this thing called life. Um Find one thing and be good at it. And I was saying how I can definitely be a jack of all trades and a master of none. Because when we have more than one gift, when God has given us a lot of gifts to be able to do a lot of things, um, sometimes we end up in doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been there, just doing too much? Got your finger and your foot in too many different houses. in too many different situations. Mm. It ain't nothing getting done like it should get done. It ain't nothing getting done like it should get done. And um, that's one of the reasons why I changed the name of my channel to Diadem Experience, because Diadem Experience is what the Lord gave me a long time ago, and that's when I was doing my doing the magazine. I was like doing different things under it, and it's just like with Be the Difference Clothing. That was the name. This was the name that the Lord gave me, Diadem Experience, years ago. But a lot of things fell under it, and so that's what my ministry was. And so I stopped. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the line, I stopped operating in it. Just what me and Trey was talking about Sunday. Somewhere along the line, we just, just get sidetracked. I've always wondered what was my gift. Sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. You know what? Um, Patty D, sometimes we can look back at our life. Like, I could look back at my life and see how I impacted people. And you can see how you impact people, because with the gifts that we have, the gifts that God give us, they not for us anyway. They for the people. They are for the people of God, to edify them, to help them, to build them up, to get them from a bad place to a good place. Our gifts are from God. And so I thought about, like, what did I do along my journey where I made an impact in people's lives, where I um, did anything to them. What was it that I did? But and you know what mine was? My greatest gift is to encourage and encourager. And I noticed that when I stop and I think about it, when I stopped and I thought about, I was a jack of all trades, um, but never mastered nothing. And that's okay. But you know what? We ain't never too old to master something. You hear me? We ain't never we as long as we got breath in our body, whenever we find out what it is that we good at and what he gave us in order to help somebody and to, sow into somebody's life with some goodness, with some peace, with some type of joy, then we operate in that thing. Coming live to you definitely helped me. Yeah, amen. I've always wondered what. Okay, I read that. What's your gift, Patty D? And that's what she said. She always wondered what her gift was. And so I thought about, like, what I used to do. I've always encouraged people. When I talk to people, um, I was definitely the one who, when people was in a bad space, when we was in school, right? When people would pick on certain people, right? I was always the one standing up for them and encouraging them to, don't be afraid to hold your head up. And it don't matter what nobody think of you. It only matter about what you think of yourself. And you know what I'm saying. And so, and that was in the midst of my mess, that was in the midst of what I was going through when I was younger. Even though I was going through a lot, I still encouraged people. I still encourage people, and that couldn't have been nobody but God, and nobody but Him operating in me through the gifts that He gave me to build somebody else up, to encourage somebody else. Because, honey, when I was in high school, when I was in junior high, I went through a whole lot. And if you going through, you don't feel like encouraging nobody. But I don't like to see, even now, I don't like to see people sad. I don't like to see people. I can see somebody on the street. If I feel their spirit heavy and sad, it does something to me. It make me want to go over to them and say something, or help people. That's because that's the strongest gift that I have is an encourager. And so just think about what it was. Like some people have the gift of hospitality. Like they can go in and always make people feel comfortable, make sure they have what they need, give them a cup of water, give them some clothes, give them a coat, give them whatever. And the gift of hospitality is a lot that falls under there. I don't know everything that falls up under all these gifts, but hospitality meaning you still meeting the need of a person. You still meeting their need. It could be some people have the gift of giving. That's it, like everybody we can give, but when you have the gift of giving, it's like you do that on a whole nother level. You hear me? You do it on a whole nother level. You'll give your last, and you always giving somebody what they need. You seek out people to give them things. It's like you doing it on a whole nother level. Some people have the gift of a pastoral gift, meaning that you're concerned about a person's what is it when you have a pastoral gift? You are you concerned about their well-being, their whole person. You want to care for them. It's like, so a lot of these things we already do. We already do. We've been doing them in our life, but we don't know if we don't know about the gifts and the callings that God gave us. If we don't know what they are, then we don't know what to look for. And you can kind of look it up online. They had all kind of tests about a test about your gifts, and you answer a few questions, and the thing the ones that you answer with the highest number, then you go back and you look at it, and you find out like, oh yeah, that is me, that is what I do. I have been like that all my life. You helped me enjoy Thanksgiving when you did that cooking live. Oh yeah, I remember that was our first date, right? That was our first date. And you know what? And ever since then, Joy, and I've been thinking about that. And that's one of the reasons why one year I went live on Christmas. I was with my family and my daughter was upset. But she came to me later on, and she came to me this year and she told me, she apologized for that. And she told me now she understands. See, sometimes we go live. I went live sometimes when I really didn't feel like it, especially on the holidays sometimes, because I understood that it was people that did not celebrate some holidays. And it was people that were by themselves. They don't have a family like Ron. His family don't be with him. He be by himself. Um, and sometimes I'm not always with my family. And other people. And so I think about those people, and it's like you get on to be able to spend a little bit of time. And we done created a bond. We done created family. Oh, I didn't see that one. We done created bonds. We done created relationships. And so you think about, sometimes you just go on just to be able to bring everybody on together. And that was my thing. I did it to come on, let me bring everybody together. I'm by myself, and I know some other people on here by themselves. And so we can talk, and it helps to curb maybe the loneliness. So I remember that one Christmas I think I told y'all that, not last Christmas. I don't know if it wasn't last Christmas. I think it might have been the Christmas before. Yeah, I felt lonely. I woke up in the morning because we couldn't be with our family and all the rest of that stuff, and I felt lonely. I was like, man, I ain't never felt. If I did feel lonely before, I ain't never paid attention to it. Well, of course I did when I was younger, chasing after the men and all that. But that was one of the first times that I felt lonely on Christmas. But it soon passed. It didn't stay with me. It passed. But this year, I was selfish with my holidays. I just kind of like spent Spent my holidays with my family, myself. I didn't go live on the holiday. I didn't go live on the holidays, but but it's those kind of things that we do to to build people up or to encourage people, and just to let people know that we love them and everything. Um, and I thought about that. And you know what, Joy? That was the last time I cooked a Thanksgiving dinner too. A full Thanksgiving dinner. That was the last time I cooked one. And after that, I cooked, but I didn't cook like a full Thanksgiving dinner. I cooked like, if I was going over somebody's house, I made like one dish to take over their house. And I don't cook like that, making a lot of food like that, because it's just me and I don't eat all that stuff. And so what I do is on Thanksgiving, if I don't go over somebody or one of my kids' house or something like that, I just cook what I want. I like. I'm listening now. Okay. I cook what I like. A lot of times I eat fish. When I was with my husband, we used to do lasagna every Christmas. That was like our staple dish. Lasagna and fried chicken. I moved to fish. I got away from when I stopped frying, frying food. I still had to fry him chicken, but I moved to like fish. I would do fish. And I kind of like stopped eating lasagna. And I started making sure, oh, my nose itching. I started making sure we had some type of greens in there or something, got to break up the monotony. Because I stopped eating all that heavy food, all that pasta and all of that, the macaroni and cheese and dressing. Now, when I go over my kid's house, if I go over somebody's house on Thanksgiving, if they make some good macaroni and cheese and some good dressing, I will eat a little bit, but I don't take no plate home. I eat a little. I eat what I have on my plate, and that be it. Nah, I can't say nothing about them cakes and them pies. That's a whole nother ball game. Y'all know I told y'all I'm a sweet eater. That'd be a whole nother ball game when we talk about them cakes and them pies, hunting. Mm-mm. Maybe I'll do that this year on Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll cook again on Thanksgiving, Joy, but cook a healthy meal. You never know who we'll meet, right? Right. You never know who we'll get connected with on the holidays. You never know. Did you see the premiere Tracy is having with the show? Oh no, no, I didn't. Um, oh, with the shrimp she was talking about. Did I miss the premiere? Yeah, I'm sure I missed it because it was a premiere. I'm gonna have to check my thing because I don't be getting a lot of notifications. No more. I don't get your notification. I still get LSPs, but I get everybody else's. I be getting a. Yes, I do. I do get yours. I think it's today. Okay. I'm a Let me see. I'm gonna go in here and make sure. I'm gonna definitely go in here and make sure. I know you usually do your premieres like in the evening. Um, what's her name? What's her thing again? P-R-E- I'll be having to go on there and find. Okay, I am Trey. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, I gotta go on here and order this jewelry. Shoot. Y'all, my eyes is bad. I gotta go back to the eye doctor. I am. Here you go. They like blurry. And I just had my shot, and I don't know why it's still blurry. see it. Yeah, but I don't. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let me do video. Yeah, I don't see it. This is her. Heck no, Patty. Did you cut me off? Did you cut me off, Joy? Heck no, Patty D. I saw you popping in at the end of my live. I was like, Patty D. I was so happy. I was just teasing. I don't see it, Joy. Becoming a brand. I'm gonna have to have her send me the link because her things don't pop up. I still get a lot of people's. I don't know why. Let me see. I don't know why I'm not getting. Honey, I get people's. I get things sent from people that I'm like, who is this? Where they come from? Notifications. I'm like, who is these people? Um, yeah, I don't see it. Is it? Can you go? Are you in a position where you can drop the link? Don't drop the link. You can send it to my phone. You can DM it to me. Share it with me on the on my in my DM. If when you get a chance, Joy. I don't think YT wants to share me out. Those topics be going in on politics. Oh yeah, I know they be tripping. Cause I wanted to do a live on Ukraine. I really did, and I was like, the algorithm ain't gonna like that. I just want to do a conversation, do a live on because I feel so sorry for those people. It's like I started to put up a thing. You know how you be putting up those asking people questions, like, do you think we should? This is what I was gonna do. Do you think yes or no? Do you think we should um go and help them fight? You know, the United States going to help NATO because we already in NATO. So, you think NATO should go ahead and help them fight? Yes or no? I know they sending them stuff, but I ain't. Yeah, I ain't gonna do all that. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna do all that. I have my own feelings, girl. Me, listen. I'm one of them street girls. I used to be. This is how I used to be. It's like my girls around the corner. They need me. I'm out the door. Let's go. Let's get it. I understand it's a whole nother big thing with it, but I'm like, y'all might as well just go ahead on. Cause y'all done offended the man. Y'all done cut off his money. Y'all done did this. He done already said that y'all done already declared war on him. So if you talking like that, partner, it ain't nothing between us except for air and space. You know what I'm saying? Air and space. That's it. Let's get it. But I know it's a whole nother it's a whole nother big thing when it comes to when it comes to that. Let me see. No, you see the gas. I seen the gas in Atlanta. I think that gas is like $4 and something. We the ones paying for it. Um, I'm talking. I'm talking to this girl at work, and someone filed unemployment under her. What? Hey, Brooklyn. Oh no, that's a problem. In a job talking about their backlog. Oh yeah, no, you need to do something about that. I think if we go to war, politicians need to take a mandatory 50-cent pay cut, right? But we be in peace real quick. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Joy. We'll be in peace real quick. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say it in a minute. Oh no, Patty D. She could get in trouble. Yeah, she could get in trouble. Brooklyn. And sorry, getting my finances in order. Once I get in order, I will be joining. Oh, that's okay. No. That's okay, honey. I understand. Like we got life going. We got real life going on. Um. Sorry, just got your notifications. Um. That's how I feel, for real. That's how I feel. Bruh man got for one, he got a short man's complex. I'm just putting it out there. That's how I feel. These are my personal feelings. Whatever. I think the brother got a short man complex. I think he got issues. I think he got Alzheimer's. I think not Alzheimer's, but I think he got a whole bunch of stuff going on right about now. She calling HR now. Yeah, she doggone show. She better. Yeah, it's been tough lately. I think it was a scam. But listen, he got short man complex. He got an attitude. He going in there messing up. And I think he in the mentality where he probably want to pull out because he thought they was punks. He found out they wasn't. He can't pull out. He like, well, we in here now. We might as well just go ahead on. The United States done did all this stuff, and Europe they done did all this stuff. So it's like he gonna look. He gonna look like a fool. He gonna look like a punk if he pull out now. If he know what I know, he need to pull out. But anyway. Dang, I hope she didn't. I hope she didn't have to go through too much. Yeah, they'll be able. They'll definitely be able to. It's gonna take time, but I'm sure they'll be able to find out that that it wasn't her. Cause the money got to be going somewhere. It ain't going to her, so it's going somewhere, and they gonna find out where that money going. That's the government. They gonna know where the money going. What was I saying? Oh, well, I was about to say, the brother be selling wolf tickets for real, and then he be trying to go. I don't believe that he want no nuclear war. I don't believe that he want a nuclear war because his family, his people, they gonna be messed up too. He's gonna be messed up too. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely believe if we step in and we start fighting, it ain't gonna be no fight. It's not gonna be no fight. It's just like you edging on Pookie and them around the corner, and you don't know what they got in that house. It's like this video I seen yesterday. This man followed this woman into her house. Right, she was going in the house. I didn't see that part, but it said that he followed her in her house, and he didn't know what she had in her house. Man, 3 big guys came. One didn't have on no shirt. He was muscular, and they tore that brother's behind up. This man followed this woman thinking he can ready to do something to her in her house. He didn't know what she had in her house. And it's the same thing that's going on over there in Ukraine. This man then came into these people's house. I like the way they put it on Facebook. It's about a relationship. They was in a relationship. They broke up. They was living their best life. This Ukraine is her. She was living her best life. Bruh man, which is the ex-boyfriend, which is Putin, was watching. He done got jealous. They free. She free. She over there having fun and doing all this. So now he want to go over there kicking the dough in and try to take her back. He ain't know what she got in her house. And she still got men over there looking, which is NATO and the United States and Poland and the rest of them. They still back there looking. So if you know what I know, you need to go ahead and quit tripping. Because if her other cousins in the West come over there to help her, you going to be running with your tail behind your legs. You going to try not to run. but you're gonna get hurt. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about the whole situation. I'm like, let's get it. But I know it'll be consequences behind us let's getting it. Because that's what happened when we was younger. Go ahead around there and fight if you want to. You go beat them up and all the rest of that. It'll be consequences. You get in trouble. Putin was heck yeah, he was wrong, Patty D. You don't come in nobody's house kicking their door down because you want what they got, but you don't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a fight on your hands that you didn't really anticipate. My hat is off to them Ukrainians. Shoot, and then you see how many people went over there to help them fight? 20,000 people so far, from all the way from the West, from the United States, from Texas, from some other countries, from Poland, from Germany. All these people going over there helping them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and now they trying to figure out how they gonna send them some jetter, the airplanes, whatever. Send it to them. I say just drive them over there, fly them over there, and when you on your way over there to drop them off, this is what you do. Y'all watch my back. Y'all watch the airspace and make sure there are no missiles coming towards me. You know what I'm saying? While I'm going to fly over here to drop them off, that big old Ford long caravan they got, I'm just gonna take it out while I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna take it out while I'm driving to drop off the airplane. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do good in the military. I would probably be defiant. After I'm finished, I'll be shot down. Hey, girl. Grand rises. So that's how I feel about this whole situation. I'm like, take the jetter flights over there, and while y'all sending them over there, make that flight count. But anyway, so that's how I feel about it. And I want to do a whole thing about it because it's been a whole bunch. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, and my heart is like wrenching. I watch it every day. I haven't watched it today, but I watch it every day. All this stuff that's going on, and how we cutting off Russia, and he cutting off Russia. He cut off all their social media. The people being lied to, even the soldiers was lied to. Man, that is crazy. That's what you get when you under a dictatorship. Ain't nobody got time for. I'm too defiant to be under a dictatorship for real. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody. I ain't gonna hold you. I am too defiant to be under a dictatorship. Nope. I be a rebel. Yeah, but US can't get involved, or we'll have. I know, Patty. I know. I do understand that. It ain't like I do understand that if we do get involved, it's gonna be like World War III. You know, I get it. But Vern from the Bronx, you know, y'all know. Them ones that said that's them ones that said when your girlfriend called you and said, like, what's the name over here fighting? They cousins that came, they need some help. We put on our grease, we suit up or whatever we do, and we around the corner and we helping. We ain't gonna send no wolf tickets. We ain't gonna send no help. We going to help. There's free phone service to Ukraine. Oh, that's cool. Cause you know they done took out a lot of they done took out some of I forget what you call them, but they towers and stuff like that. Um, excuse me, and it's just bad. It's just a whole bad situation. It's just bad. I ain't never watched a war this close since when we first went into Afghanistan. Um, and I think that's what I had to explain something to somebody, and they was like, well, they went into Afghanistan. They went over there and they was fighting over there. They sent the troops and all the rest of it. I'm like, yeah, but when you have a Republican in office, a Republican will go to war. They'll go to war. Democrats don't like war. Republicans, they'll go to war. Not we. They'll go to war, but Democrats don't want to go to war. And it all depends on who you fight. Because the man is unstable, you know what I'm saying. He unstable. All the rest of them was unstable too, but and some of those other wars that we end up fighting, well, we found out later on, they was like, we really shouldn't have been over there. Man, that was a holy war for real. And you ain't gonna be able to stop the holy war. You just not gonna be able to stop it. The Middle East, that's them holy wars over there. They've been doing that since in the Bible days. Them Abraham's sons, descendants over there acting foolish. Crazy. I really never paid attention to politics until me either. Patty D, they get on my nerves. They act like kids. I don't really pay no attention to them. I've been paying attention to this. Some things I pick and choose what I want to pay attention to, and I definitely pay attention to this because, it's just wrong. It's just way wrong what he doing. Just being greedy. He just want his woman back. She living her best life, having fun, kicking it, kicking. She free, looking good, building up her finances. Getting her. She trying to get her support together, and here you come, because he know Ukraine was getting their stuff together in order to join NATO. They had already put their application in and all the rest of that. And he had to do it now, because if Ukraine became a part of NATO, then he wouldn't have been able to come in there like that. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been able to do that, because then he would have had to fight Europe. He would have had to fight the United States. He would have had a bigger problem. So now what he want to do? He want to wipe out Ukraine. He don't want to take it over. He want to wipe it out. Just ignorant. That's how I feel about it. I ain't in Russia. They ain't gonna cut off my stuff. Well, YouTube will. Them people can't even get on YouTube. I mean, TikTok done cut them off. All them different social medias, he cut them off, so they don't know what's going on. And then the other people just done cut them off. UPS don't deliver. What's the name? It's just everybody just isolating them and cutting them off. I pay attention now because it impacts our. When I started paying attention, when that crazy man was in there, that made me start really paying attention. Well, I started paying attention when Obama got in there, but then I kind of slacked off. But then when that old crazy man, Donald Trump, got in there, I really paid attention. But then I had to stop watching it because he would get on my nerves. Just watching him got on my nerves. The things that came out of his mouth, I was like, why are you talking? Why are you talking? Hey, good morning, TR. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I would be like, why are you talking? You getting on my nerves. Would you please be quiet? Why do y'all even listen to this man? Why do y'all indulge with him? And that's his buddy. Him and what's that man's name? I don't forgot his name. That's how important they are to me. Nolan Void. Trump and Russia's dude. They buddies. They all want to be not dictatorships. They all want to do that. Now ain't nobody listen. We fought enough to get free. Don't nobody got time to be put back into slavery. A lot of us ain't gonna do well in slavery. Not no more. No. We all gonna be rebels out here in these streets. Everybody. But yep, y'all. So I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I gotta go. I definitely gotta go. I've been here almost an hour. I have things to do. I gotta get out here And I got this big old box sitting in my house that I got to get out of here. I got to go get a dolly. But let's just continue to keep Ukraine in our prayers because it's just all wrong and it's just all bad. And I know we can't, I know we can't go over there and start a World War III. But I'm like, let's go help Pookie now. Let's go get it. It ain't gonna take much. Y'all already there. Look, y'all ain't gotta do nothing but just take the airspace. But I know if they take the airspace, it's gonna start a war. Look, he done already said y'all already started the war. So if that's how you feel, like I said, it ain't nothing but air and opportunity. Nothing. But that's why I ain't the president. Because I be done started the war. Women run off of emotions. Men run off of their intellect. My emotions will be, what you say? What you say? You want it? You want it? You want it? You over there messing with my brothers and sisters? You want it? Look, we got to know where we can sit and where we can't sit. I can't sit in the Oval Office. I can't. They be done kick me out for real. Because I wouldn't deal with all them attitudes. Every time I get up in front of the microphone, I be done, told somebody where to go and how to get there. If you don't like it, the door. Wait, I be seeing Pamela Harris. I be watching her when she be talking sometimes. I can tell when she upset. I can tell when she go from calm to upset. You can tell when a woman go from calm to upset. For real. But she holds her composure. She holds her composure. Excuse me. But y'all, let me get on up out of here. I'm gonna go. Y'all pray for me. I'm just mad about that situation. Oh, and I know a whole bunch of people are. I'm just mad about that situation. It's just bad. It's just bad. But I thank everybody for coming in this morning and just chitting and chatting and all that while we drink our coffee. I love you guys with the love of the Lord. Y'all don't forget to be nice and be kind to somebody and show somebody some love. In Brooklyn, I'm be praying that everything, your situation get better for you. And we pray for that lady, Patty D, that that they will be able to solve her situation so she can I know my fan was loud. So they can, take care of that and she can be set free from that because that's just something. That's messed up when somebody just steal your identity like that. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all guys, and I'll see y'all on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I'll see you on Thursday morning at 9ish. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye. I know a lot of y'all working, so have a good day at work. Have a wonderful day. Even if you're not at work, have a wonderful day. See you later. Peace. Bye. Thanks, Patty.